Hello, you guys. Welcome in. This is Oracle Callie with Oracle Wise Living. This is going to be Wednesday night reading. I have been one way to lift your vibration is to hum, to sing. There's something about that. I've been singing for about the past hour on and off. So I thought this would be a great time to come on here and share some messages and see what pops out, okay?
Check this out. I'm going to show you how I afforded this card. Okay, you ready? All right, $118.
Hello, how are you? Well, my angels, guides, ancestors here now to protect me, uplift me, and give me clear, conscious messages for myself, as well as the viewers. What needs to be known shall see or heard for the highest, greatest good of all. Okay. Yeah, I've just been, just in a really, tranquil energy. Super high vibrational. It feels good. It feels clear. It feels great. So let's go ahead. Okay. I have two of these decks. This is going to be one of the decks that I give away. You guys, I will draw a random name from one of my subscribers. I will be doing a giveaway live, and it will be giving away this deck, okay? I also have an Akashic Records deck. This has still got the plastic and everything on it. So I'll be giving that away, as well as one of these decks, an Akashic Records Truth and Oracle, because I have double. I have two of them. Okay, let's go ahead and let's start with a light worker reading tonight. Thank you guys so much for being here. Please make sure to hit the like button. Thank you for the like. Hello subscribers, hello viewers. Make sure to hit the subscribe button as well. Hello. How are you? I hope you're all doing well. It is Wednesday night. So I'm going to pull a few of these oracles, and then I'm going to pull some tarot. I was looking for another tarot deck that I have, but I haven't been able to figure out where I put it. So we're going to go ahead and start with this, though. This is the Work Your Light Oracle cards. I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh Lord, warrior woman. I've been waiting for this moment for all of my life. Have you answered your deepest calling? Warrior woman. and deep replenishment. Retreat, rest, be held. Something as well about putting up some boundaries. Someone is needing to rest and retreat. We do have that new moon in Scorpio coming up, right? And that's May 1st. And, you know, that's all about putting in our manifestations, right? But with it being in Scorpio, Scorpio is about deep transformation. So the things that you want to, maybe even shadow work, working on healing your psyche, your ego, your, you know, things like that. That's going to be very beneficial. And planting those seeds to like work on like our mental health, our emotional health. Those are going to be very significant with the new moon in Scorpio, right? So maybe you guys are into astrology as well. It's just a little reminder. I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, you definitely are thinking about what your purpose is, what your life path is, or what you can cut out of your life, right? You see how this lady is holding this sword in her hand? She's ready to cut through the BS, right? And she knows that sword will cut through it. It will cut it off if you need to cut something off. This will be a great time to do that. I'm going to get the extended book for this, okay? Where is it? Okay, there it is. Look right over it, you guys. Okay. The warrior woman. Warrior woman, deep replenishment. We're going to read the warrior woman first. Warrior. Have you answered your deepest calling? You are here for a reason. You're being called to bravely pave a path. Have you answered your highest and deepest calling? Living a heart and soul-led life is not a fluffy and smooth sailing. Living a heart and soul-led life requires courage to triumph over fear. So often our fears are the gatekeepers to our greatest gifts. And the more resistance we have towards answering a call, the more important it is to our soul's growth. Sometimes fear is an indication that we are facing the right way. Joan of Arc was known for her courage and her famous line, "I'm not afraid, I was born to do this." But the thing about the courage is that it's not possible without fear. So if you're feeling afraid, what is needed is courage. Courage comes from living from the heart, right? That's right. Courage comes from living from the heart. Sorry, you guys. There's something about, I've said it before in my past videos that fear is ego, is of the egoic mindset. Because, we all need a little bit of ego to protect us, right? So there's something about that. We have to balance it all out. Nothing is good, too bad, There's something about that. Looking at the different perspectives. So think of your fears as opportunities to expand rather than things that are holding you hostage. So if you look at fears in this light, then, and uncomfortable as it might feel, it actually is a sign that you are on the right track. The work your light inquiry is, have you answered your deepest calling? Have you answered your deepest calling? So it's definitely something to think about. Getting a lot of light codes off of this. Ancestral wisdom coming through. A lot of air energy, I definitely feel like there's the sisterhood of the rose, the ever unfolding rose. It's important here. Yeah, there's definitely like something here about some kind of, maybe even the Knights Templar, some kind of ancient lineage. There's something here important about daisies as well as space. Yeah. Okay, we also have deep replenishment. We have deep replenishment. Deep replenishment. What is it? Deep replenishment. There's so much good information in these books. Yeah, the Sisterhood of the Rose. You know, that's about being a priestess, a mystic, a teacher, beauty and devotion. It's a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding light consciousness all over the earth. That's who the Sisterhood of the Rose is, right? Right. Deep replenishment. I'll find it eventually. Deep replenishment. I'll be your dream, I'll be your wish, I'll be your fantasy. I'll be your hope, I'll be your love, be everything that you need. I think that's Savage Garden. Maybe somebody like Savage Garden. Highest mountain. Deep replenishment is there's something here about deep rest and a need to be held. So let's go ahead and read this. I feel like if you're near some kind of water, there can be a lot of healing vibes from water at this time. Near a lake, streams, the beach, the coast, anywhere. The most selfless thing that you can do is to fill your own inner well. When you're running around half filled, we subconsciously look to things and people around us to give us the nourishment and nurturing that we so deeply crave. So nothing can grow in barren lands. You are no good to anyone if you're running on empty. The feminine is bountiful, fertile, and rich. Tend to your own well and watch as the amount you have to give multiplies. If your inner well isn't full, you will find yourself craving things from the outside world to fill it. This is our body's instinctive way of reaching for the grounding and nurturing that we are not all allowing ourselves, right? So what nourishes you? What refuels your body? And what is nectar for your soul? What brings you back to life? What is your secret medicine? And what makes you feel abundant and fertile? It may be gardening, arranging flowers, getting a massage, using luxurious essential oils, snuggling up on the couch, hiking, sipping a good cup of coffee at your favorite cafe, attending a woman's circle, reading about sacred sites, spontaneous bike rides, walking along the beach, or yin yoga, right? So, what nourishes you is your medicine. When you give yourself the medicine that you need to be nourished, you nourish all those around you. For there is more than enough to go around. Your activation, work your light activation, is do something that deeply replenishes you today. Okay. highest mountain. I wanna surrender all to you. I wanna be where you say. I'm gonna live forever until the sky falls down on me. I keep hearing Savage Garden. I'll be your wish, I'll be your dream, I'll be your fantasy. Could be an air sign. Someone coming in fast. Super fast. Super fast. Very direct. What is this Knight of Swords? Somebody could be trying to like seize a moment very soon. Definitely getting that. There's something coming in fast for the collective there. What else do we need to know for tonight? Rest. Retreat. I feel like that's the universe telling us, yeah, there's something coming in fast, so you better get to resting right now while you can. Someone might have some kind of like feelings of anxiety going on. Maybe someone's trying to regroup or plan for the future, right? Very good energy. Hello, welcome in. Okay, we got the Five of Swords coming out here. Jung, jung, jung. Lots of swords, guys. Lots of like mental or air energy, right? Communication. I'm getting a lot of like air traffic. Somebody could be trying to confront someone about some kind of past behavior here, is what I'm getting with this Five of Swords. Somebody is looking at somebody resting or in solitude. It looks like this person or whoever could be trying to offer them some kind of love or opportunity, just reaching out. This could be very soon, you guys. Maybe even the next 4 weeks. What else do we need to know? Oh. Okay, we have a Queen of Pentacles piping out. Pop, pop, pop. A lot of Taurus or Cat. Capricorn energy. Focusing on nurturing. This could be a mother figure. I mean, doesn't necessarily have to be. But definitely a capable woman, right? Or businesswoman, if not a mother. Anything else we need to know? I feel like this could have something to do with some kind of abundance coming in, you guys. Or gaining some kind of common sense, or technically the Queen of Pentacles is concerned with the welfare of others. I mean, if it's not financial, it's definitely energy, right, with the Pentacles. So I'm telling you, like, this is about nurturance, wealth, responsibility, sensuality, you know. What else do we need to know? Magician. Yeah, somebody could be trying to manifest some kind of offer here, or some kind of, yeah, some kind of creative visualization. Like somebody's trying to use somebody's information or something like that, I'm getting. All I gotta say is nobody has the right to use my content. That's all I gotta say. I feel like if you're this Queen of Pentacles energy, definitely continue to manifest. Like something is working in your favor here. Especially with this Gemini, Uranus and Gemini. Manifesting your desires is what's coming out. Because the Queen of Pentacles technically has the things that the resources that she needs, right? Energetically or financially. You know, she's in the upright, right? So, and if we're looking at it from like a collective aspect, it would technically be like manifesting your desires at this point. Manifesting your desires. Hello, Paula. Welcome in, Conwell. Manifesting your desires. We have a Queen of Swords out here as well as a King of Swords. So it looks like this could be a divine couple coming into some kind of union. What is this about? Okay, yeah, whoever this King and Queen of Swords is, they're going to be coming into union soon. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Definitely someone that's in their head. This could be about us as a collective making the right decisions. The Queen of Swords could be making the right decisions, standing up for ourselves, right? King of Swords energy as well, routine, structure, being rational, being logical, right? So I like that. I like that these are in union, or whatever you want to say it. It's definitely a balancing of the mental, the air energy, right? I like that. There's going to be some kind of inspiration popping in as well for doing this, you guys, like balancing out this energy. It's definitely going to be some kind of new beginning. You're going to be physically starting something new, or maybe even having some kind of new initiative coming in. There could be some traveling within the next day for someone. Maybe Sag, Leo, Aries energy. I mean, that's pretty vast, though. That can be, like, you know. This could also represent accepting some kind of challenge. Okay, the Ace of Wands. Somebody could be accepting some kind of challenge. They see some kind of potential. They see some kind of talent here, growth, and they want to take action on it, right? I love that. Thank you guys for the love, the likes, and also any donations, you guys. My donations are still open as well, you guys. Okay. Let's see what else. Empress energy, you guys. And at the bottom of our deck, we have this Emperor. How ironic is that? Like, I did not, like, come on. You see how funny, like, Spirit is with me, right? I love that. Empress energy, focusing on beauty, right? Focusing on your beauty, maybe even doing some, like, facials, getting your nails done, things like that. That's what I'm going to be focusing on as well throughout this next weekend. That's what I'm going to focus on. But definitely, maybe even art, you guys. Maybe, I love that the Empress was on the top and the Emperor's on the bottom here. It's like taking that authority within yourself to make things happen. You know, being fearless as well. This could be somebody's divine masculine and a divine feminine coming into union. Taurus energy as well as Aries energy here. I do feel like this is also letting us know that there is definitely some kind of union here, some kind of balancing of the fates. You know, karma is balancing out the way it needs to balance out. I don't really like to say that but I mean, that's true. Like karma, dharma, you know, I feel like if you do good things will come back to you, but not always, right? You know, that's just, but I do believe, like, if you believe, whatever you believe, that shit manifests. So There's going to be continued growth either way. Collective, okay? This could also be somebody's parental figures playing a significant role in their life, or yeah. Motherhood and fatherhood as well. Motherhood and fatherhood. Yeah. Clarity. It's the truth, you guys. There's going to be something coming in as well, like some kind of idea or some kind of victory. Somebody's going to have some kind of breakthrough, conscious breakthrough. Like, yeah, there's going to be some kind of realization of a truth because they're, yeah, maybe even stimulating people in a way. A lot of clarity coming out here. A lot of like some kind of breakthroughs, taking authority, taking initiative. Yeah. Taking initiative. What is this? Somebody is dealing with some kind of fear here. I feel like this is something that's going to be resolved here within the during this next new moon. This is something that's going to be, somebody could be going through some kind of focusing on the past. Maybe someone is a subject of gossip here. We're transmuting all those negative energies for positive love and abundance. Someone could be dealing with some kind of mental anguish as well, or feeling at a breaking point. What is this? Nine of Swords. Okay, I want to take that. It was popped out. Somebody that has reached out or is in some kind of an unrequited love. Okay, it could have been. Let's see. It could be a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. I definitely feel like it's somebody that had their feelings invested in some kind of situation here with the Knight of Cups reverse. You know, this person could have told a lie or contributed to some kind of escapism in some kind of way, and that's why they're an unrequited love. Yeah, they have some kind of anxiety. They're disillusioned by the fact that they are an unrequited love. Like, they are a whole freaking illusion themselves, trying to offer our collective some kind of emotional cup, something that they think is beneficial, which is not going to happen, right? It's like an illusion. Bad investments, right? So, you know, I feel like that's not in our collective technically. I feel like that's on the outside. But I mean, take it how it resonates, right? Like, yeah, there's something here about being the subject of gossip. Somebody's trying to, or people could be saying this, like, they could be saying this, but I'm not trying to gaslight nobody. I'm not trying to be a projector or anything like that, you know? I'm just reading how I see the cards, right? Or what comes to my mind and intuition. Whoever this person is that is at a breaking point or feels like they're in some kind of terror is definitely going through some kind of poor personal boundaries. Like, they don't know how to put their freaking boundaries up until people know, or I don't know. That's what I'm getting. It's like, you know, somebody's coming to try to gas you up and love you up and say all this, that, and the other, right? Trying to talk shit to you and get you to let them back in the door or be with them again. And you know it's a bunch of bullshit. You know that they done been with whoever else and you don't want nothing to do with that person. But maybe you have feelings for that person, and or maybe you have children with that person and you want to make that shit work out in some kind of way. So, you know, I feel like it could put that person in a breaking point. You know, I don't know whether I should let them back in. I know they're not going to be good for me, but then again, you know, maybe I'll just let them back in. No. No. No, no, no. This is about self-love, putting boundaries up, right? Boundaries. Boundaries, like our oracle message was saying, you gotta have boundaries. All right, at the bottom of the deck, boundaries. I've got boundaries around me. Okay? Where do you need to establish better boundaries? I've got boundaries around me. I've got boundaries around me. Okay. Yeah. That's all you gotta do. You know what kind of, how you make those boundaries? Sing it in high vibrational frequencies. That way you can like know you're divinely protected, you know? Like, don't be saying harsh or blasphemous words or I don't even know, right? I'm just giving you guys some insight. Take it with a grain of salt, you know. I'm not your mama or your dad or your preacher or your teacher, but, you know, I'm just here to pass along a message. Okay, we have a Queen of Cups coming out here now. Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. Hello. Hello. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in, Melissa from New Zealand. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Welcome in, Jasper. I hope I'm saying that right. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here. This is definitely telling us to continue focusing on our own feelings, our own dreams. You know, there could be some kind of choice that's needing to be made to balance our emotional and mental space out because of all the swords. We're jumping into the cups more now. I definitely feel like there's something here about occult interest. Someone could be definitely into the occult, right? Tarot, oracle, just learning different systems or healing modalities. Yeah. There's something very significant about that. There's some kind of deep feeling here with this Queen of Cups energy. A lot of nurturing. Whoever you are, if you are this Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio feminine Queen of Cups energy, you have cherubs surrounding you. Like on this card, let me see if I can put my light, guys. On this card, there's two little cherubs on her chair right there. So the cherubim could be very significant, okay? You might want to look that up. The cherubim. They are also another dimensional angelic being, okay? There's many multidimensional beings. Okay? Know that you have, at the bottom of the deck, before I put that on there, there's the strength card here. Know that you have some the courage to continue down this path. If you're interested in going down an occult path or learning more about spirituality, you are definitely divinely protected, and you have the support, okay? You have a community, and your people will find you, right? There's something here as well about having that confidence and being compassionate as well. If you're wanting to share information or knowledge, maybe you're a healer, maybe you're a guide, maybe you're a psychic, an intuitive, a medium, Queen of Cups energy, you know, somebody who shares emotional knowledge, you know, very caring and giving and nurturing at the same time, right? Healing energy. Yeah. I feel like you could be someone who's very good if you're just maybe getting into the occult. Maybe you're someone who can use water as a healing modality. Maybe that's your like. Always go on. Look at your trine. Look at your sun, moon, rising. And kind of go on that when you're learning. You can learn which path to kind of take. Say, for instance, you're a water sign. Working with the water spirits, working with water energy would be very beneficial. Say you're a fire sign. Working with the fire spirits would be very beneficial. Air energy, the air, the wind, you know. Earth magic, things like that. And I'm talking about healing, okay? Because all of us human beings are magic. For us to even be here is magical, you know. But don't be afraid to share your gifts with the world, you know, because of how you were raised or the people you were raised around, or because you were pushed around or abused or shut down. Don't be afraid to share the things that you love to talk about. That's what the world needs. The world needs you to speak out and to share your love, your energy, your compassion, the things that make you you, you know, because it's going to heal someone else. And I feel like that's what is reminding me here with this Queen of Cups and the strength, you know. Don't be afraid. Continue being strong and standing in your healing nature, you know. I love that. Right? Yeah. And I feel like you're someone that could be very passionate about what you do. If you are a healer, if you're psychic, a medium, or just a mother, you know, maybe just a water sign. Well, we did have the Empress and the Emperor out here, right, tonight. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of quick decision made. There could be a fire sign wanting to come in fast, quick, in a hurry to someone. Maybe they need your advice in something. Maybe they just want to be sexual with you. Yeah, they could be definitely trying to hold on to you from some kind of past situation, person, place, thing, idea. They could see you as a possession, maybe. Maybe they feel like they own you. I don't want to go so far on that, you know, because the Knight of Wands is in the upright. But that doesn't mean necessarily that it wouldn't be a fire energy, right? Definitely some kind of... It's definitely a person who loves a debate, is not afraid to sweat it out, right? They could be trying to like stop someone from healing or from focusing on what they need to be focusing on. It looks like someone is trying to focus on the negativity. If someone is focusing on the negativity, they need to stop and reflect on themselves. But I know a lot of people that are dealing with that, I mean, you know, they're going through some mental things. But there's a lack of faith here with the star is reversed here. It's like someone is being drained, right? Their energy is being drained in some kind of way. There's some kind of... Someone could be trying to like rock the boat. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Hello, Cookie. Welcome in. Thank you for being here. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Yeah. But don't worry too much about that. I feel like whoever that Knight of Wands energy, they're just trying to like throw someone off the path. They're not into like healing or anything like that. it looks like they're focusing on the negative. The star reverse is like someone who focuses on the negative. Negatory Ghost Rider, right? Negative. Negative. We focus on the positive. Positive. We focus on the positive. Yeah. Yeah, I have a little bit of humor tonight, guys. I have a little bit of, yeah, when I got up today, I had my hair straightened, right? And then I did a body wave in it, right? And then it was fine. Then I went outside in the heat and it totally went, you know. So it is what it is. I still look beautiful, so yeah. Okay. Let's see what else, you guys. Let's see what else. Somebody's got some choices. Some choices. We got a 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. 7 of Cups. Somebody's got a lot of options here, or there's some kind of wishful thinking going on. Somebody's looking at, somebody could be speculating. Their imagination could be running wild with them at their job. Hey, something here about continue having dreaming as well. I'm getting for someone, continue dreaming and having patience in whatever you're working on. Your commitment is being tested. Your reputation is being built. And there's something here about having that dedication, and that ambition is going to produce these results and rewards that are very much needed, you know. Okay. Wow. Okay. Page of Cups here. What is this? Page of Cups. Somebody wanting to bring in some kind of bad news, some kind of broken dream. Somebody that has been sexually abused, some kind of childhood issues. Temperance reverse. Somebody is not okay. If you're somebody that has been dealing with some kind of abuse or sexual issues, I'm sending you so much love and light and healing space and energy, the time and space that you need to recuperate, to ground yourself, to heal yourself. I hope that you have the support around you that you need, you know, to achieve the things that you need to achieve in your life. You know, I wish that for everyone. There's something here about maybe someone is lacking a perspective. Maybe someone feels like nothing is going to get better because of some kind of abuse or some kind of broken dreams. Know that things will get better. You just have to redirect your attention. Instead of looking at things like half empty, look at the glass half full. You know, I know it's easier said than done, but it's all about restructuring and reprogramming our mind to focus on the things that we need to focus on to get to that other side, right? To get to the next step. That's very important for someone. I feel like there could be a lot of antagonizing energy around this person, whoever this person is. Maybe Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Could be a Sag because of the Temperance. I know that there is maybe even some kind of recklessness. Yeah, there's something significant here about that. A Temperance reverse is talking to us about a lot of imbalance. So, in lacking a perspective. But like I said, you know, you got to focus on the next step forward, you know, so you don't ruminate or continue to repeat those patterns, right? And boy, do we do that. We will continue to repeat patterns and things over and over in our life multiple times. Relationships in different suits, like the same personality type could wind up in the next person that you dated, right? It just, you know, because that's why we have to take time out to heal ourselves before jumping into another relationship with someone else. That's what's very important. Yeah. Okay. I feel like you're somebody that is very curious and open-minded about this. So yeah, there's going to be some kind of repeat. situation here. I feel like there's going to be a surrendering for someone, surrendering their ego, letting something go. You know, it takes the strongest people in the world to admit their flaws, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, to be able and to be authentic, to be able to tell the world what you're going through, the things that you're experiencing, you know, the troubles, the heartaches. And, you know, we have to get past that ego and mindset of what everybody else thinks, right? And turn love inwards. You know, that's where Christ consciousness comes into play, right? You know, that unconditional love energy. That's what's very important here. There could have been a period of lack of success because of this. You know, it could have been like a spiraling situation, you know, because of some kind of abuse, because of some kind of lack of balance. It could have created some kind of lack of achievement or maybe even disappointment. You know, things kept repeating over and over. Maybe someone is worried about some kind of influence or continuing their line or their lineage. I feel like you don't have to worry about this too much. There is a 10 of Pentacles popping out here. Okay. This could be financial or energetically. You know, Pentacles could represent energy as well, right? So there's something here about the next 10 months to a year. Somebody could be continuing their line. So what I mean by that, maybe a pregnancy could be possible. But I know there's a lot of pregnancies going on for the younger generations. Yeah, I like that 10 of Pentacles come out after this 5 of Swords reverse. Okay, so, you know, definitely after moving on, some kind of surrendering the ego, looking towards peaceful resolutions, right? Having compassion is very important. You know, you can't continuously put up your hater glasses or hater blocks to the world and expect the world to return the love. You know, it's all about that. There's something here about learning from our mistakes here with the 5 of Swords, needing to compromise, needing to communicate so that there can be a 10 of Pentacles here. This doesn't necessarily have to represent an inheritance, but it could be family love. It could be sharing things together, emotional happiness, mental happiness, physically being together. You know, it doesn't just have to be financial, you know. That's what I feel is very important here. Abundance, long-term success. It could be financial security. It could be about traditional establishment is even, right? Thank you guys for the likes and the love and hanging out with me tonight on Wednesday. I know a lot of people are sleeping or, you know, busy doing their own thing, but thank you guys for being here and hanging out with me. I hope these messages are serving you well and giving you something intuitively that you knew or could relate to on a soulful and spiritual level. Okay. Definitely, it could be about retirement as well. Or security. Is there anything else that our collective needs to know tonight? Wow. Okay, 10-10 could be significant, you guys. 10-10 on the clock. 10-10 to me represents like a twin flame situation. Soulmate. Look it up. Angel number 1010. Abandonment, walking away. Okay, continue walking your path. If you feel like if you're going on, moving on, looking deeper into your own life, looking further, looking forward. That's what I'm looking for. Looking for the truth. Continue to do that with this 8 of Cups energy. It's definitely telling us to continue our self-analysis, continue walking that journey, stepping away from our emotional ups and downs, and standing on firm ground. You see how they're walking away from the water, and they're going on the land. So continue being firm. Maybe somebody's going to be traveling here very soon. Anything else? Yeah, continue to work on self-discovery. Work on the things that you like to do. Okay, you could be a King of Pentacles. We have the Queen of Pentacles out here, as well as the King and Queen of Swords tonight, and the Empress and Emperor. So that is a fantastic few readings we did. King of Pentacles. Yeah, focusing on your security. At the bottom of our deck tonight, we have that Sun card. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Okay, remember that you are the sun. You are the sun. You are that. You embody the sun energy, the happiest, positive energy in this deck. Okay, remember that. Continue to be self-expressive. That's what I'm talking about when I say that embodying the sun energy. Continue to express yourself. You know, out of the box, out of the box. I don't know. Vitality, joy, confidence. Pregnancy. Somebody's going to be getting pregnant within the next 8 months. This King of Pentacles is definitely by the end of winter. Let me know, boo, if you get pregnant. Okay, I would love to know. I've heard so many like pregnancy stories already. Like so many people that I thought might be pregnant. I was like, maybe. You know, I don't want to be in people's business, right? But they sure did. They sure are. But it's like my messages, I don't come, it's like without me even being like paying attention to like messages or anything like that. Like I could be just doing something random, like walking around or passing by the TV or something like that. And I'll get a download or insight, like this person's going to be this, that, and the other. And a few months later it happens, or yeah, it's that when I space out kind of, these downloads happen. It's so ironic, but it's beautiful, and I've learned to embrace it. So, you know, life is beautiful, and I feel like we all have that ability. We just have to fine-tune it and trust ourselves, right? And I'm still on this journey. I'm still learning myself. I'm still discovering, and that's what I want us all to do. And collaborate and work together and build our channels and whatever else, right? Thank you guys for being here. So let's go ahead and remember we have the deep replenishment out here, as well as the warrior woman. Okay, so don't be afraid to cut through the BS. That's what I'm picking up. Okay, don't be afraid. Let's get our spirit animal wisdom message. If anybody would like a reading, you gotta let me know. Okay. We have the ladybird. Ladybird. Lots of lucky energy. Yeah, look. All of your manifesting positive thoughts and visualizations have been heard. Thank you, angels, universe, source, guides, galactic ancestors. Thank you so much for your divine blessings, your gifts, your support. Sending you so much love back and respect and sovereignty. So we have luck. So luck is on your side, you guys. This is your confirmation. Luck is on your side. Affirming it now. Luck. Any other message? And we have a few more. We have the flamingo, so the unity heart is here. You are being called to work on collective healing. So do what we're doing here. Read cards. Put messages out there for the collective, maybe. send healing positive vibes out there. That's what's needed. We have to transmute all the negative energies. We need to send out healing positive love and light. Light as in information. Yeah, you're being called to work on collective healing. Flamingo. You know, flamingos get their pink color from shrimps. Shrimp. I like shrimp. Whenever I was younger, I used to eat a lot of shrimp. Shrimp. And know that you're protected. Look at this. The Black Panther. The beautiful Black Panther. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Green eyes. Black velvety skin. Fur. Fur. Consider who you allow to take your energy and who you give it away to freely, right? Be very mindful about that. And don't feel weird for stepping back or stepping away. Protection. Put your boundaries up, right? Against all negative influences, beings, situations, vibrations, anything that siphons your energy. Protect. Know that you are a sovereign, safe being. You are a child of the most divine high. Okay? The highest love and truth of the universe. And I truly affirm that, and I believe that, okay? I believe that we all are. We all have that ability as well. We just have to work out these energies and, yeah, these karmic attachments and things of that nature. But that's what makes us human, you know? So, really and truthfully, there's no judgment. It's only love and being, you know? Yeah. Don't forget to nurture yourself with the polar energy, the polar bear energy. Allow any anxieties and worries to be gently released and offered up to be healed. Okay? I love that. Just like the polar bear. Polar bears could be significant as well. I'm not going to read anymore. That was 4. I'll usually only do 1 a night. But ladybirds, the ladybug, ladybird, flamingo, panther, and the polar bear. Okay? Lots of water energy, earth energy, as well as like star ancient ancestors as well. Star seed lineage as well. I relate to the star seeds as well. So possibly you could as well. Okay. It's gonna be a great day. Okay. I'm just being funny. I'm just being funny. Remember, you are the oracle. It says that in this box. I don't know if you guys can see it. You are the oracle. So I'm pretty sure that these messages are meant for you guys. They're meant for you. Hey, let's get an Ask Your God oracle now. Ask Your God.
I can't keep track of all my subscriptions.
I have a few more minutes, you guys, before my phone dies. So
you could help me easily cancel the ones
yes.
I don't need.
I have a new phone on the way as well, so we should have a better camera very soon.
I love GarRx because it has safety options. She's on 21 pills a day. In addition to saving on that one medication, I'm saving hundreds on the other medications.
Epiphany. So there's going to be some kind of epiphany happening for someone, some kind of breakthrough, some kind of aha moment, possibly. I love that. Your higher self is trying to come through, trying to speak with you. 18 could be very significant, as well as the number 9. Lotuses could be significant as well. Your solar plexus chakra as well, because of the yellow. Epiphany. Okay, we have that devotion card as well. So it's coming out again. You know, there's just confirmation. We had that yesterday, devotion. So the nature spirits as well, you know. So we won't read the devotion card unless you guys request it, okay? We'll read the Epiphany card, number 18. Inspiration, breakthrough, revelation, divine guidance. Congratulations! You're finally getting out of your head. Congratulations! Yes. Hello, Anya. Welcome in. Yes, we have devotion coming out here as well. For our last oracle card tonight, we have devotion. You heard it right. Absolutely. It was in our reading yesterday as well. So, Epiphany, number 18, as well as 9, right? Oh, the devotion card is number 44 as well. So, that could be significant, right? But again, congratulations. You're finally getting out of your head and connecting more directly with your soul. The flow of communication between you and your higher self is strengthening daily, allowing you to directly assess your spirit guides, angels, spirit teachers more readily. As your contact with your higher self deepens, answers will suddenly plop into your consciousness like gifts from above. Your aha moments will appear with greater frequency, like a light bulb switching on in your head. Over and over, you'll find yourself in the right place at the right time. Heck yes, I love that energy. Claim that energy, you guys. Definitely higher self speaking, some kind of divine guidance, breakthrough. Under the influence of your higher self, you're steadily becoming more spontaneous, dancing in synchronistic flow with life rather than swimming upstream against the current. Your higher self encourages you to unhesitatingly trust your vibes at all times. Surrender our ego to them and allow ourselves to be gently led rather than yielding to old ways of figuring things out. You're being gifted with endless spiritual direction and a deeper understanding of your soul's journey. Remain in constant dialogue with your higher self and ask it to override your limited perceptions and keep you on your true path. Then go with the flow. Your higher self's message is listen to me. Listen to me. So congratulations, collective. Congratulations is very much needed. You are needing to be congratulated. You're finally getting out of your head. You're listening to your soul. There's going to be some kind of divine guidance coming through very soon. Revelation. Or possibly this could be an aha moment for you. You know? Should we read Devotion 44, Nature Spirits? Okay, let's go ahead and read it. 44. The presence of God is everywhere. So if you feel disconnected from the divine, you're the one who left. Your nature spirits are beckoning you back to the place of awareness that reconnects you to your source. Do not allow your mind to isolate you in fear or get stuck dwelling on the misery. So instead, we go outside and we take in the natural world, which is a beautiful gift for us to enjoy. See the divine all around us. Focus on the beauty, power, and holiness the nature affirms, and humbly surrender to the greatest forces present in all things, including you. Including you. I like that. Humbly surrender to the greatest of forces present in all things, including you. So surrender. You know, show yourself some compassion. I'm speaking to myself as well, right? Your nature spirit's message is breathe in the divine. You are in God and God is in you. Devotion. Number 44. So number 8 could be significant. That is so ironic, you guys. Number 9 and 8. 98, 89 could be significant as well. Yeah. That's what I'm getting, you guys. Oh, that's what I'm getting. Epiphany and devotion. I'm hearing that song by Rihanna. You're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Hello, Moon. Welcome in. Thank you for being back here. Thank you so much. Sending you guys love and healing vibes. I hope you have enjoyed your day, your night, wherever you're at. Remember, we have Epiphany and devotion for tonight. I'm glad you guys were able to catch my live. Absolutely, I will definitely give you a reading. I wasn't sure about the time. I'm trying to figure out the time. I'm still, not sure. I want to be consistent, but I want to be able to get reach everybody that I need to reach, So whatever time is best for you guys as well. I'm trying to figure all that out. Okay, this is going to be a quick mini reading. Okay, this is going to be a quick free mini reading. If you guys would like to donate to the channel, you can do so through my Cash App, of course. Everything is greatly appreciated. No, it's still going. I'm still working on it. I have a couple of weeks left in my classes, but I'm not going to be graduating this summer, unfortunately. So hopefully, if I don't get finished this year, I'll be able to graduate next year, but I won't be doing the ceremony, the commencement. But we shall see, though. I'm getting closer, though, to graduating. Sorry, you guys. I apologize. My phone cut off. I don't know how much longer it's going to charge. This is like a wonky phone, but this is going to be for a moon. Please, if you answer me, please talk slowly. I don't understand too much English. Okay, let's go ahead and finish this. I'm going to finish doing this reading for a moon. Thank you guys. I apologize for popping off. This phone died. Okay, what does the moon need to know? You have the High Priestess coming out here. It looked upside down. That could be about some kind of secrets here. Someone could be lacking emotional control at this time, with the High Priestess reverse, or misusing their intuition. Okay. There's something here about timing being hidden. Okay, it looks like whoever this person is challenging some kind of traditions, or lives unconventionally, maybe, or is looking for some kind of reverse role situation. I feel like, the moon, you need to continue focusing on whatever this 8 of Pentacles energy. There's a need to have patience, as well as mastering whatever it is. I feel like you got some kind of you're working on something. You have you have some kind of job or employment position, or maybe it could just be your reputation you're building up, or maybe just working on your patience. But there's a need to definitely continue to do that. Okay. I hope that helps, and I apologize again for cutting off earlier. Definitely Taurus energy here, Cancer energy, as well as Virgo, Taurus, Cap. You know what's odd about this is like the High Priestess reverse and the Hierophant reverse. To me, those would be like a diabolical, like villain couple, right? Like, if there was any kind of like anti like leaders, like those would be the trade, right? The wicked one, the High Priestess reverse, and then the Hierophant reverse. Like it looks like whoever this this couple is, a moon, is like working on something here. Okay, they're concentrating, they're dedicating their time, or this could just be you, you know. And this kind of mindset. Choose which traditions to embrace and what not to embrace, right? And know that your inner guidance and your inner knowledge is the best guidance of all. Always trust yourself and your own intuition. Always, right? Or trust your a spiritual guide or therapist or friend, mentor, you know. But that's what I have for you. Thank you guys for letting me be here. At the bottom of the deck, we have that Wheel of Fortune in the upright. Good luck. Things are turning in our favor, your favor. So remember that. Stay positive, and I will do the same, you guys. Until tomorrow, I will be back with the Thursday night reading, okay? And we'll see what pops out. So maybe someone is singing as well besides myself. I've been singing like randomly and being like super chatty. Yeah, I like this vibe. So, but I'm sending you so much love and light. Thank you, Anna, for being here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace, love, and light.